Today's video, we are here for another episode of Fallout 4. Now today we're going to do a little bit different. We're actually going to do a 30-minute episode for you guys. So I'm very excited about that. Or like, we're playing till 5 o'clock. It's 4:33, so you're going to have a 27-minute episode. So we're playing a little bit longer. Very excited. So right now, let's see. So I did do a little bit of work before I started recording. Over here behind me. Actually, it's a lot. But I built this whole platform out. Okay. We walk along here, and it takes you all the way down here, and then to this bit. Now, we used to have our farm here, but we're actually going to move that, and our farm will be inside of a building over here somewhere. So, we got to put some railings on this and do a little bit more work before it's complete, because I didn't want to do all the work off screen, but I was just sitting here. Got to wait a couple minutes before I was able to record, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just let's do this. So I think we'll do this because that sort of makes us a little bit safer to walk along. Oh shit! That's why we're trying to do this, really. So we have this little bit by these stairs here. Right there could use it. Right here. Right there. So that's a lot better. Should we just make it 2 all the way? It kind of defeats the purpose of using the small little stairs, but yeah. So basically the whole point of this, we took the concept from our previous base build to make buildings be connected based on little walkways and things, because that was the thing. Our last base, everything was built and everything could fit together. This base is not. So I figured let's do something a little bit different. Now I think if we did like a little lookout area kind of over here that kind of just walked out, and you could stand here. You could sit right over here. I think this is a pretty cool concept as well that we're gonna use for this area. So we'll put that there. Let's run along down over to here, and I think we're good. So let's go here to miscellaneous and just get out some of our railings. So I did actually take that whole bottom platform that we built at the end of the last episode and scrap it because it didn't match up with the rest of the build. It didn't match up with the railings, not railings, the floors when I put them in. It was close, but it didn't match. So we just took those out, and I mean the floor was pretty easy to replace. It was only like a couple pieces that we had to move. But yeah, so that was a thing. So let's see, if we take this, plus see, we don't really have to worry about the safety of the area being like super safe, like I put all that section in, but I did it because I felt like it was nicer to walk along instead of having like one spot to walk. It's definitely better to do this way. So I also felt like it was easier just to walk along and do one side at a time instead of doing like both sides at once. So I'm gonna come along here. We'll get this section built in. Then we have to build in. There's a lot of sections left to build in because we still have to do the railings along all the stairs. Oh no, the Red Rocket truck stop is under attack. Let's just stop our recording and go save it. Alright, so this is a very interesting thing. I'm not sure if the people are actually going to use it at all, like this walkway in between the areas, but we can't really tell for a little bit. We'll have to, once we get stuff built up in these buildings, we'll then tell. Because I don't think the people are going to be smart enough to just think, going along this is easier to get to the section. Because if we just go up these top stairs, we will be at where we have to be. So this section here in the middle of our, basically the middle of our little town that we built here, does not do anything. This is just a building here, basically. So these are just stairs. That's what these are here for. It's just here to be stairs. But the other sections do have purposes down here. All the stairs are built into the building. So this is essentially the top level of this building. So here we'll not have really a roof. We're just going to put these rails around it. I'm not really sure what building I want to do crops in yet. We might turn this building into a crop building. That's what we should do. We should turn this building here into foods. So let's go through here. Do those rails. How many levels does this have? It's got 2 more levels. Let's do rails here. We'll do rails, and then we'll do walls in the bottom level. So this here will fit in nicely with the rest of our build stuff that we've had here so far. I think our entranceway is actually going to be right here, so let's go into now walls, and let's grab this wall. And let's see. So we'll put this wall along here. Now most places when I do this type of build thing, the stairs line up with the wall, but we're doing a little differently here. So we need the stairs in. It is starting to rain too. Very, very interesting. So we'll get our stairs in. We need decorations. Miscellaneous. I think those things are miscellaneous decorations that we put outside of each place. They are. So let's actually, while we're on the subject, I think over here is where I want to build another building. So I'm going to put those there. I do another building down here as well. So I'm actually just going to put these where I want to build buildings now. So I think that's good. So we'll have 2 new buildings down over that way. Maybe we could do... What? What just happened? What? Something just broke with our mod. Oh no! Did somebody die in our supply line? Is that what happened? Do we not have a supply line here anymore? Because that place is under attack. Yeah, somebody died. I don't want to level up. I don't care. Show me the supply line. So our mod didn't break. Can we zoom out, please? Alright, so show the supply line. Yeah. We only have a supply line to Finch Farm. So whoever goes from Finch Farm, we don't have a supply line leading back to Starlight Drive-In. Or whatever this line connects to doesn't exist. So we need something to connect to Starlight Drive-In. So somebody from our base just got killed, basically. Because if you notice, if we open the workshop menu, we only have... We have 10 people. Can I build things again? Is this like... No, it's... okay. Well, you are gonna do supply lines to no. You're gonna do a supply line, right? Supply line to Starlight Drive-In. So we should now have all of our materials again. Okay. Interesting situation that we had there. That person must have got killed. It's the only thing I can think of. Because maybe the supply line person for this to Starlight Drive-In might have got killed in a fight. So, because anywhere on the map. Because the way the game works is, because you go around places, you can see your people moving items for you. So, because they have the people walking across the map, even though the supplies are instant. This person, if they get killed anywhere along their way to the Starlight Drive-In, as you can see, that's our main hub. Everything is off of Starlight, basically. Or everything like goes to the castle. It's a very interesting line because it goes from Starlight. Some go from Starlight to the Red Rocket, and then to the castle. So Starlight does not have a connection to the castle, but instead it has the Red Rocket truck stop, which is then connected to Starlight. So everything has to have one point connected to this. It's somewhere or another. This can be connected to here, because here will then be connected to the castle, and from the castle. So it's very confusing, but it's just easier just to make it go to Starlight Drive-In, basically. But if the person travels anywhere crossing over the map here, someone decides to kill them, or if there's a fight at the base here, that they're going to Starlight and they get killed on their way to at Starlight, something happens, or there's a list of things that could happen that could have caused that issue. But we have our supplies back and we continue building. I thought something broke with my mod, and I'm like, wait, I have to fix a mod in the middle of a video? Absolutely not. Alright. Because it was really weird. It was just sudden. I was just building, and I'm like, alright, I'm going to place these. Where's I going to place them? I was going to place these here, and I'm like, alright. And then all of a sudden the thing just says, 2 metal left. And I'm like, what? I had 40,000 pieces a second ago. So we've used 20,000 pieces of steel.
Fewer paper cuts than back home.
Okay. So the plan is to turn this building here into like a food just harvesting place. Full of food, basically. That's all it is. We do need a door. So let's grab a door real quick here. I do apologize if that took some time out of the episode. We will go a little bit longer to work that issue out. So the episode will be a little bit longer than I said in the beginning, just because we had to work out that supply line issue. I had to figure that out. Alright, so resources, miscellaneous. Let's see how many garden plots we can fit in here. If we can do 1 per board, we should be able to do very, very well for ourselves here. We're not going to put one in the middle of the doorway. Are we going to do one here leading up to the stairs? I mean, we might as well. We're just not going to do one at the entranceway. So here we got a lot of room to work as well with harvesting and gardening and all that. So we're just going to go along here. We'll get enough of these placed down. Like, this whole building is just food. In theory, our food harvesting location should be closer to where you eat it, but so we're just building this in here after the fact. It's kind of just like a late addition in here, so we'll make use of what we got. Food, though, we have 21 carrots. Now, we're not getting credit for building any of these yet. The next item that we place, the next carrot that we place at least, we should get credit for. Alright, so we're going to do a lot of corn here. We can do 3 corn per thing, I think. It's kind of close to the stairs, so we can't really fit much there, but... we'll do this. We can actually fit 4. We just do each corner. So we'll just do this, and this whole level's basically just corn. I didn't place it? I thought I did. Alright. Place that there. Okay. Fall down the stairs. Heat, 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 heat. So... we have different corn here, but I'm kind of like over the corn right now. So we'll just put, this level would just be gourds. Gourd. Gourd. I want to keep 1 though. I feel like keeping 1 gourd is, like keeping 1 of the fruit is good. It's kind of like when you have seeds, you don't want to like risk it and like lose that seed forever. I mean, we have enough like melons and gourds at other bases, but I have to go to other bases. Which I'm not trying to do. So this hole will be a monk fruit tree in here. We don't have any razor grain or tomatoes. Let's see, we'll go up here. Let's store this section of corn. So that way we'll have 1 section that has corn and razor grain, so we can have everything growing here. And that is gonna actually be this whole building. Because see, look at foods, and then down here, foods. It looks less cool because they're just like little things there. And then foods. So this whole building is just foods, and I think it's really, really cool. We did multiple stories of food instead of just like 1 little section, like we did in other bases. Alright, moving along here. What do we want to do on this section? I feel like this could be bigger, honestly. So... let's see. Structures, wood, floors. I mean, at this point... why? Why was that your ideal snap? Right there. Alright. So this, I feel, is a lot better. Because now you can really do stuff up here. It really gives you space. Alright, so look at all of our food over there too. It looks so nice. The whole level of the corn looks really cool. I think that's like the best section of it. Now let's see where we're going to place buildings, just so I know. So we're going to have 1 here, here, and over here. Okay. Furniture, we'll do chairs. Do airplane seats. We'll get a couple sections of those. Then we'll get a bench here. Decorations. Miscellaneous. Put an ashtray there and there. fire here in the middle. Then, as you guys know, I use the shit out of these things. We didn't really have any much design elements in this base yet, so this here definitely is cool, and I think it's going to improve everybody's happiness within the area as well. So it's a good place. Hopefully this will start actually causing people to use this. Now I know in reality this is not logical at all, the big floating thing, but it's Fallout 4 building. I don't think I've ever done anything logical in a while. She just like hopped about the stairs. She's like, hello. Can I jump onto that roof now? Oh, I can. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. We have like nothing in the center here now, and that's really weird. But the intended purpose of this is that you take this, and then you kind of like come up here, and there's like a sky walkway over to here. Now my other issue with this is it's kind of rendering this whole defense platform here kind of useless. So we're going to have to build a new defense point. New defense point. Objective B. Alright. I think our new defense is going to be here. This whole level. Alright, we're going to do some very, very spicy things here. We're basically losing a whole level of this building, but honestly we've done nothing with this building. This was one of the original things, was defense on this point. That was going to be like one of the original things, but kind of fell through. Alright, so we're going to go here to wood, and then we're going to do floors. So let's do a shack upper floor. Now real quick, I'm going to quick save. Alright. And the reason I'm going to quick save is in case I get too close to the edge and fall off. I don't want to die. I don't want to rebuild everything that I built in this episode again. It's not something that's like seems fun to me, is to rebuild this entire thing that I built. So if I fall off at this point, the only thing that I have to rebuild is, well, this, which I can get behind. I'm okay with replacing turrets. Now, I feel like our defense here is going to be pretty solid. Now, we are going to put them along here just in case something manages to get in. But honestly, there's one entranceway that is now lined with missile turrets. The one entranceway is right down there, if you guys were wondering. So let's do this. Let's just go around here the entire way around. And we're gonna do this. And it just seems like it works. And we will power this whole section up in just a moment. I figured it'd be easier if I just do this, connect up the wires between every turret. And then right here, we're going to connect it up. Alright, we're going to go to power. And then we're going to grab one of these, of course. I think that's a glitch with the thing saying that they don't have power. Up top, because there clearly is. And that... well, that's how you do defense. Alright. So, real quick. We have to come here and put in a new floor because, well... felt like it was necessary. Oh yeah, I also did move the floor, the stairs, because they were here and I moved them over to here before we started recording, but obviously that didn't matter. So that's our defenses now. So do I have the mod still in this game for setting down custom things? Like people? I don't. I got rid of that mod. Okay. And I still have it on my mod thing, but I just don't have it in the game. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, so we started to actually like do something with this build that we built way back. I don't even know how many episodes this build has been so far, but a recap of our build so far here at Spectacle Island. Because we're done building, but I do want to just go over what we've done so far in the base build. So, we have taken Spectacle Island, and we're using the mod to sort of clean up the island, of course. Now, over here, we have a fence around the entire thing. I wasn't really going to put a wall around it, but I figured things can come up from the water. Murlocs can, and different things. I really don't want to risk too many attacks, because this island is a little bit harder to attack anyways, but I don't want to risk anything, so I figured, you know what, one way in's a lot easier to handle than the entire island being open. We really just want to close off the entrances that people have, that our enemies have into our island, instead of making there be just an open island and anybody can just show up. You have to kind of go through the middle, so if you're an enemy, you're getting destroyed instead of like surprise attack from way over there, and our defenses are only over here. So it's a lot easier to build and control in that sense. We do these defenses here so just scare them off, they don't do anything. I don't know what this building has in it, honestly. Oh, just a couple workshops. I haven't put this here, this is part of the mod. To really keep it sort of Spectacle Island, but the same way not. And there's rocks that are here, but on the inside of Spectacle Island build, we have our gigantic building over here, which is actually part of the defensive walls, you can see. Got all these ways in. We haven't really done anything aside here yet. It's one of the first things we built up too. We finally just built the walls like 2 episodes ago. But you continue along through here, and that's that. Of course, as you guys just seen moments ago, above us we have our primary defenses, so it's really going to patrol this section. Here, if anybody tries something. What is that thing? There.
Hard to believe I'm roaming with my own pre-war relic.
Old pre-war relic, crazy. Alright, so up there's that. As you guys see, we also built this big walkway. We're going to call it the Sky Walkway. In here we have a lot of food, so our people will just be very, very happy about that. Again, you guys have seen this. This is all this episode. But our walkthrough continues. I think this here looks really nice with the railings on it too. It looked kind of weird before, but the railings make it look good. Nice place to sit over here again. I think this is very, very good. Hopefully people will start using it. As you guys can see, reminiscent of before we built all this, our pre-defenses. But these here won't really see much action if anybody does try to attack. The only place they might do is if someone tries to attack from where you guys see the green dot now in that beach section. They might all shoot over there, but I mean, if somebody attacks and they somehow miraculously manage to get by those defenses, these defenses should hopefully shut down. I don't really know what their trajectory is though, so it'd be a little bit hard to probably get through this thing that I've built here. So just go down these stairs. We have our middle section here. This is where our food was, obviously, previously last episode. And then we have all these lit things. Didn't I call an episode lit because of it or something? I don't know. This is my building, basically the same as all the other ones, so we're not really gonna like talk about in depth of each building. But basically, in the buildings, all the houses, or some of them, are starting to have the vault boy and girl, a table here, and a couch with a TV. Up here, you got 2 desks for the people, so they each have 1 desk because 2 people live in a house. A shelf, a couple chairs to look at with, and a table. We did that in one of the last episodes. Then up here is their bedroom, just 2 beds. People can simply just live. Again, it's not the most luxurious place to live. Luxurious? Luxurious. I said luxurious. Luxurious place to live, but it's a thing. So all these buildings along here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones that people can live in. 1 that people have not moved into yet because we don't have 12 people in my building. So we have 7 total buildings. I believe. Is there a hidden one over there? There's not. But I really think we're sort of done with this section of the map. We're really just going to focus on the other side now where we're working. I think over here is mostly done. Unless we fit in the building in like here. Or on this hill. But in here is your eating area and your crafting area. Got a little workbenches, weapons workbench, chemistry stations, all that. Oh my god.
The synths know we're here. The whole institute knows we're here.
Interesting. And then this here is a nice place to come cook. So all the food that you get from across the map, you can take our nice sky walkway, and you'll end up over here. And then finally, this is a newly built building. I don't actually have those things outside of it. Or a door, which we should get both. So let's get that real quick. Because it's kind of the thing outside of every door is to put these oil lamps. So I realized I don't have one here. And then we'll get a door as well. We'll just put a green one on it. But we go inside here, you see it's like a whole defense area, a bunch of just extra turrets lying around. This level here, it's like a little guard outpost. That's really what it's for. It's a guard outpost, so the guards can come up here and they can peep. For some reason we have a Brahmin and a provisioner who does the supply lines in here for some reason. Not sure why. Then up top, another defense guard outpost. Then up here we have this artillery piece. So this is like just for aesthetics. Nobody's actually going to use this place, but it is a nice defense lookout. And I feel like extending our island, we can just get rid of these walls here and just push it out further. But I don't think we're going to do that. So that's basically what our base looks like at the moment. Over here we have these, where the things are, the little light things, the lanterns. Is that the oil lamps? So we're going to build a building here, and basically where they are without a building, we will be building later on. So if we open this up, the thing says that we don't have enough power. I think it's a glitch. Sometimes that happens. I know I had a mod before one of our bases where I had like 10 of those things, so that should give us 1,000 power, but the game stops at 999 power, and it's like, no, you don't have enough power, and I'm just like, okay. But in the next couple episodes of this base build, I want to get this area sorted out. So this level here has to be all done. It's just a little bit tedious work is really what we have to do. We're going to have to do that building. And then we have to peep what buildings here don't have interiors in them yet. I think it's only that one. Even my building is not done yet. So all these buildings take so much work to get done. This doesn't have a door on it either. They don't have doors on them. Or did I just miss one door? I just missed one door. I'll get to it at some point. I'll get to that door at some point. But how do I get into this building? As you can tell, these all the people living in them, so the doors are all open. Except for this one. Nobody lives here. But yeah. Oh wait, this one here has... This one has decorations or interior, and this one has interior right here. So we have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings we still have to do the interiors of. So we have 5 houses, 4 regular houses and 1 that's mine. So we're gonna have to design the YouTube studio inside of this level right there. That's the whole point in it. Because here is based off looking pretty much like my bedroom looks like, a little bit differently because my bedroom doesn't have a wide open view like that. But for the most part, I've built it where my bed is, where my shelf is, my TV is, where all the pictures are on the wall. For the most part, it's very, very as accurate as it can be with the design layout that I've done. So in the next episode, I want to get the interior of this building done. And then, so we're probably going to do, I can see 2 interior building episodes, for sure. Over there, and these 4 houses. I think we'll just not work on that one. So these 3 houses here, we want to get the interiors all done in. At least for the next episode. The next 2 episodes will work on that. Building down there, and these houses. So that's going to be that. And then we'll work on building up a couple new buildings. I'm not really sure what we're going to do here. Maybe we'll just do like a 1-story little building here. But we'll see what we get to. But with that, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. A little bit longer episode. It was supposed to be longer in the first place. And then I had to extend it a couple minutes so I started talking about the base just because we had a supply line issue. So with that, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.